Hey guys, it's Mr. Stan coming back at you, and this is not, of course, any part from the original 5 videos right now. I wanted to launch the first 5 videos as quickly as possible so that the awareness can be spread out and so that I can also accomplish one of my goals, which was really accomplished really quickly, and I appreciate your guys' help and support through all of this and even continuing now. So pretty much right now I can say that we are definitely have gotten most of the information we need to move on and hopefully quickly bring this to an end. Until this all ends, I won't stop with these videos. This will be pretty much, you could say, maybe twice or once a week basis until the end is finished, until there's resolution, until everything gets solved out, because I have to do it since the beginning. There's no point in stopping. I think that I owe it not just to the fact that the people who lost their money or were victims, I owe it to the people who's been helping. All the guys, all my friends, everyone who's been helping, I owe it to all of you guys, and you guys who are also watching these. I owe it to everyone to end this and find the resolution that we need so that this can just stop and never happen again. I can say that one thing is a misconception is that I did these videos to show that I am a victim or I'm a good guy or whatever. That's totally wrong. I never ever since day one, since the whole time that I got the blackmail message or the message they sent to me in WhatsApps, never did I one time think that, oh my God, I am so blah, 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 whatever. It was completely the opposite. I thought to myself, what did I do wrong? I'm so sorry. I thought to myself, what's going on? I had talked to a lot of people. I heard what they had to say. And so I blamed myself since the whole beginning that it was all my fault because I was, again, stubborn. I was always giving the commands that I thought were the right ones, but I wasn't listening to other people's opinions. And I was just a horrible person. That's the way I viewed it. And it still probably could be that way, which is fine. I don't deny. I just basically say that, hey, at the end of the day, I don't believe that it had to go to this scale. I didn't believe they had to do all those things. And a lot of people got hurt out of this situation. So if anything, okay, I'm a bad person. As I always mention, I'm a bad guy. I'm wrong. I'm always wrong. All I can say is I could just keep learning and learning and I'll still make mistakes. But that's not what these videos are for. These videos are for trying to, again, spread the awareness so that this doesn't continue. If you guys' opinion about me is really bad, that's your opinion. You guys want to hate my guts and everything and say I'm a liar, I'm a terrible guy, I should go to jail or whatever. That's absolutely fine. I won't argue. I feel I'm pretty scummy myself for just basically causing the whole incident, you could say, in the beginning, with making them feel like I treated them unfairly and all that stuff. At the end of the day, even I would say a bad person like me can still try at least to do one thing right. That's all I can say. And I owe it to everyone else who's been very supportive. You guys locally here in Hong Kong, thank you so much. We've never met before, but you guys have been sending messages to me, and that's great. I know it took a lot of guts. I also know that those of you who were close to Alex and Jeff, who actually gave me so much information about them, I had never, ever known about that was happening, which is also quite bad, but it's fine. And I'll keep your guys, secret identity, concealed. We already made that agreement. But I just need to say thank you to you guys as well. There are 2 sides to every story. Those of you who don't know Alex and Jeff and only heard my part, maybe one day you can listen to that part and that's fine. You can agree and go back to this video and say, hey, you know what? Actually, I think Stan's a piece of whatever. And that's fine. I don't mind. I don't care. Label me all you like. I just want to get what's right back to the victims. I just want the money back to those guys, and that's it. I never want anything for myself. Just let me fade away, but give back give back to the victims, please. And of course, you can see that basically that they're going to play the legal part here at all times. They're just going to play the legal battle because that's probably all you can do. You should have kind of thought twice before you wanted to go to the legal matters. And in the legal battle, obviously, they say I was never part of Cardbro because they officially announced it on the Instagram, like within the first week. I was never ever part of Cardbro because in fact I never signed anything contract wise, share wise, nothing. I never have anything legally entitled to the business, and that's what they're trying to protect, which is fine. Go for it. And speaking of victims, okay, the victims range, no matter what the price you paid. If you were someone who had bought something for just even $1 and basically you didn't get your figure that you ordered from Cardbro, then that's just a scam. Being a scam does not discriminate, just like theft does not discriminate. When you steal, you steal. When you take, right? Here we have the permission from one of the victims. They basically say here in the message, yeah, that's a lot of money involved. Mine is just pennies, which I pretty much gave up on. And I said, still, every little bit helps. I hope that guy and his company gets his money back. Okay, and I said they didn't mail the Zorro figure, or did eventually. No, they didn't. They just said we'll ship when it's in stock. And then after that, he said there's no communication with them. Although he kept on sending messages to the global IG, sent emails that we actually provided. There's still no response, right? And I'm assuming these are probably just many of hundreds, which they are actually. We have a lot of basically victims who are showing small orders, and they are just as important as the ones who have spent like hundreds of thousands of dollars in larger quantity. So I'm just saying, like, guys, really, seriously, $60, you can't just leave $60 alone. Come on, how petty is that? Now here's a big surprise. Roughly on August 13th at about 8:45 p.m. Hong Kong Standard Time, the Cardbro had actually issued an announcement clarifying certain things. Now, this was actually issued to the local group because obviously they're basically trying to give an explanation to everybody in Hong Kong, and it's all in Chinese, but they list out many points which I'm going to just basically clarify myself right now. And guys, it didn't actually need to take me like days and days and weeks to reply to your little statement. So here we go. It says here, the first one, big point, is they said they have returned 420,000 Hong Kong dollars and 200,000 deposits to customers on June 20th and 5th, respectively. They have also returned 125,000 in grading fees to customers. They didn't mention the date, okay, or whatever, because they said that it's actually did it recently. All right, well, that's great. I am so glad that, you have actually returned some deposits. But if we go back to like the original blackmail letter, you'll actually understand that there was actually over 1 million Hong Kong dollars, like 1.6 million in deposits for customers. So you have to think about, well, if you return that amount of money, and I'm not sure who they are, if you guys can go ahead and get those customers who you returned it to like admit to it, complain, you just tell them to come out clean and show themselves, and that's fine. I think everybody will believe you if you can just show proof on that side. That's absolutely good. But you still have like another 900K or so to pay back, right? So where is it? Where is it at, guys? Where is it at? Next, it says here, they claim that deleting the inventory system record and not returning the company email made them, they cannot return the foreign country invoices. Well, guys, I already emailed you guys and sent WhatsApp message and mailed the darn letter to your home, Jeff. I mailed everything to make sure you guys were up to date with all the foreign invoices. And not only that, Aaron so happily kept sending the PDF files to you guys on the group WhatsApps. If you wanted to ignore them, then obviously you're trying to hide something or you're trying to do something unlawful. So if you want to say that it was deleted or a glitch or whatever, fair enough. But we gave you plenty of backup, okay, to contact him. Not to mention, you guys already saw, I flew directly to Japan so that we could call you directly from their office. You guys didn't pick up again. They sent many messages. They have screen caps of your messages as well, basically not replying. And you're saying that you didn't know. Okay, next point. They received an email mentioning that Mr. Cam asked customers to pay them the remaining and asked Cardbro to send the products. Well, I think that has to deal with Germany, right? So I'll tell you what, we can make another video where we meet together, or you can send, I guess you want to send Anka or Allison or your mom or your dad or whoever you want because you're hiding to come with me. We'll fly out to that client in Germany and we'll exclusively ask him what happened and see if you have actually paid him up his deposit money yet. If you can do that, I think everything will be clear. But, hey, the ball's in your court. I'm open to you guys coming with me, flying around the world so that we can just prove who's right and wrong. Like, Jeff always says he knows who's right and wrong. Next, it says here, Mr. Chan illegally kept stocks of 2 million. So how about this? How about you go ahead and pay an auditor to come over and try to assess those stocks, okay? If you can assess those stocks, if they don't even come close to 2 million, then you're lying. Okay, just go ahead, please. Send an auditor, assess the value of the stocks currently, and see how much you're actually worth. Because if they don't even go past 1 million, you're lying out of your ass again. And not to mention, you guys remember on the raid that you did the second time, CID actually knew that you guys froze the bank money and all that crap and did the whole PayPal depletion and all that stuff. They said no matter what, if you guys are holding the money, then the shareholder, Mr. Cam, has every right to hold the stocks, right? So please, send an auditor out here. I am here pretty much 7 days a week right now. If you don't need to, want to contact me, you know who to contact because they've been trying to contact you. And on that point, where you guys say, Mr. Cam tried tried to steal company money of $250K on June 1st. Basically, it's the day after the whole blackmail, right? Basically, you have to look at it this way. He was still trying to help you guys, which is really odd. But that $250K, that was to pay the FedEx bills. As you know, and as you have your own record, the FedEx charges for a 2 months monthly bill. And here's the receipt right over here. That actually equivalent to about 275,000 Hong Kong dollars. So even 250K was not enough to cover it. We still had to fork out another 25K. But don't worry, I don't expect you to pay us back for that because you guys are you who you are. And then finally, it says here, June 28th, someone claimed that Mr. Cam asked him to search for Alex's family. How about you just call that person out and just basically ask who are they and whatever they want, was it really Mr. Cam? You know, to be honest, look, it doesn't surprise me after we went to the police station on that day when you were taking the PayPal money, that when we found out you had a criminal record, Alex, I bet there's probably tons of people who are looking for you. On August 6th, sending letters and providing fake information to Jeff's family. Can you just go ahead and show those letters to everybody in the WhatsApp groups? What does the actual letter say? Because I guarantee you the letters are probably going to say something about exactly what's being said on the YouTube. So if you think it's fake information, that's just for what you can see. But if, you know, the information becomes real, legit with actual evidence, then how could that be fake, right? I mean, you guys can continue to go through legal if you want to do it. That's fine. But honestly, God, everyone's tired, man. I will feel like you're at least tired now. You could see in the local group chats in Hong Kong, they're calling you guys out, and you guys are not responding. How about you just go ahead? We can make it easy. Just go ahead, contact our mutual people that we know, and tell them to come out and negotiate with you, okay? Give the money back to the clients overseas, and we can just pretend that this all never happened, although it's going to be hard to pretend for me and probably everybody else, but still. We can just easily just stop all this now, pay back those customers, and we all walk away. I mean, I don't know what in the world is it that you want to keep doing and keep prolonging it, which is, like I said, if you don't want to give them their money back, I'm not going to stop. That's all I'm asking, man. So the ball's in your court. You go figure.